So purchasing wedding bands for you and your fiance is a key part of preparing for marriage. The thing about purchasing a wedding ring is that you can spend an extravagant amount of money, or you can be a little bit more modest with them.
Oh, so you just went there and got me a $100 ring? Nah.
So here's how much I spent on Adrian's wedding band. Adrian's wedding band costs $1,411.88. $1,170 was the actual ring itself, and $160 of that was for the protection plan, and then the remainder of that was tax. Within 8 months, I paid off her engagement ring. So as soon as I paid that off, that's when we were buying her wedding band. I went ahead and paid $400 down on it and paid it off in full by July. So within 3 months. Now for my ring, Adrian paid a total of $270, and that was after a $50 coupon, so the actual price of the ring was $320. Hey, you gotta love those coupons. Now, when you look at the average amount that is usually spent on wedding bands, so the average amount that's spent for men is about $550, and for women it's about double that amount, so about $1,100. And the wedding bands total usually account for about 2 to 3% of the total expenses that people pay for their weddings. You know, if you're not planning a wedding, the percentage isn't gonna be the same for you, but for us and our rings, we kind of were within those norms.
Yeah, where yours was on the low, a little lower than it. Mine was just a little bit above.
Exactly.
So it evened out very much so.
Just a few things to keep in mind when it comes to purchasing the wedding bands. The first thing is just remember to really just determine what makes the most sense for your budget, and don't feel like you have to go all out on the purchase of a wedding band. If you're in a situation where you do choose to finance, try to see if you can find one of those options where it does give you those interest-free options. If you feel like you are disciplined enough and your finances are in a place where you know that you can pay it off.
And yeah, and number 2 is really just searching for different options. There's so many options on the internet or just around your local community that you can seek out to find that best ring.
And then this is advice for the fellas out there especially, is to prioritize the lady's ring, prioritize her ring, her band. You can upgrade yours anytime. That's just something for me, is to prioritize the lady's band.
And then last is really enjoy the process. It's supposed to be fun, right? It's okay to go to several different shops and see how you like the experience itself. Don't feel like you have to be put in a box of exactly what the outcome should be.
Yeah. When it comes to the financial component, if you all want to know exactly how you can practice budgeting together, we actually have a tutorial where we share how you can go about practicing the budgeting process with one another before you get married. Maybe this is something that you and your fiance do while you're engaged. So click on this video in the top right and we'll see you over there.